All right. It's been a while since I've made anything for the channel. Been working hard. Only get it one day off a week, so sorry about that. But here we have, I think this is the Hobbico Flight Star, one of those from Tower Hobbies from about 18 years ago. It's in pretty bad disrepair. Got a lot of repairing to do to it. It's been sitting for a long time. It's got all the original servos, fuel tank. I think this is an OS. It's an OS Max AX. I think it's a 40 or a 46. So it's pretty stiff. We're gonna have to free that up. I just ordered myself a new power panel and a few other glow items that I haven't had in quite some time. It's got the original Futaba servos in it, original push rods, original dirt. It looks to me like the CA hinges. Well, they're not C8 anymore, let's put it that way. But we're going to fix this thing up and see if we can't get it flying again. My plan is to get this thing running, and we're going to mount a 2-channel glider to the top of the wing and launch it off of the top of this airplane at altitude. We did it about 18 years ago with this plane, and it was a lot of fun, so I'm going to try to do it again. I forgot to show you the wing. It's up there with the rest of the wings. It too has the original servo and the single servo aileron servo. Up there with the rest of the wings. So check it out. That was broken off inside the slot there. That's just your standard cheap ARF CA hinge from the late 90s, early 2000s. It just so happens I have some new material that's a little thicker and a little better. So I'm going to go ahead and cut myself a new hinge for this part. These ones I've tugged on. They appear to be okay. You know, and that one that's still stuck in there appears to be stuck in there pretty good. If I had the normal pinned hinges, I would use them, but I don't have any of those, the nylon ones. That's what should be used on something like this. But they're just coming out everywhere, so it's pretty important that we get that fixed up. Without control surfaces, you don't have an airplane that flies. So if you buy one of these or find one at a yard sale, or someone gives you an old one, go through and just tug on these control surfaces, make sure that they're attached good. So if they're not, your flight's going to be pretty short. Alright, so I'm going to get that fixed up and we'll be back. Well, my hinge isn't as pretty as the factory ones. There's my hinge. There's the factory ones. Alright, well, we started up the engine. Runs good. Probably pissed off some neighbors. All the control surfaces are hooked up and ready to roll. They work good. Shrank up some of the monocoque. And I just noticed the Super POS, Hobbico Super POS. Apparently my brother put that on there back in the day, or his son did. So, it's all ready to roll. Now it's time to go fly it.